Welcome back to the Nick Randall podcast. I kicked that bum ass nigga Isaac the fuck out. It was straight cap, all gas, you know what I mean? So now y'all gotta fuck with the kid, you know. I'm a young bucket again.
Check camera 1, 2, next camera, good to go. All right. All right. Why are you staring at the camera, dude?
Feeling myself.
You can't even see yourself, though.
I don't care. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's poppin', people?
Episode 5.
Episode 5 coming at you live.
Episode 5 of Just Those Guys.
Just
and
those
this
guys.
bitch got your bitch finna get fried.
Uh-huh.
What that mean? I don't fucking know, but the Glock of the beam. Laser attachment.
Not again. We already had that
No, you're
episode
right.
4.
You're right. Go in.
Nah, dude, I'm not me.
You're not me? What?
No, not me.
Yeah, it's tough when the pressure's put on you.
Dude, yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
But every time I hear that, I dead ass feel it a little bit. I'm like,
dude, see, right? It sounds like it's about to go in. It just needs like a drop.
it really, yeah, like, yeah. Add some snares to that bitch, like some hi-hats,
Yeah,
Gucci. Anyway, yeah, welcome to the podcast, episode 5. I know we already said that, but it's your boy Nick.
It's your boy Isaac.
I ask you this question every week, and it's the same fucking answer. So I don't know if I'm gonna ask it again.
Don't even ask it because I
we
did
ain't do
nothing.
shit.
Again.
Didn't do it, goddamn.
As usual.
What's today? Friday the 5th.
Yep. So we just uploaded Wednesday.
Yep.
Which we recorded that last Friday before. So
Right.
A whole bunch of other shit's happened.
So we've had a week to go through of all the, the protesting and the riots and everything, and shit getting crazy out there.
It is, but I mean, stuff is starting to take. Now finally people are listening.
Yeah.
And all the cops got charged.
Yeah. It's now to the point where it's like, all right, so you heard us. Now let's start seeing some change.
Yeah. Now let's start making a fucking change.
Yeah. And hey, only time can tell that.
Dude, but I don't know. There's still so many more things coming up. Like, back to what you were saying again, I feel like it's never going to end.
No.
Even if we, like you said, if we all become the same aliens and look alike, and one's shorter than the other, same shit. It's still going to be there, and it's fucking bullshit.
It's true.
It's like,
I hate to say that, like, we got to accept it because, fuck that. It
Yeah,
shouldn't
fuck
be this
that.
way, but.
no one's accepting shit here.
Hey, man, only time can tell. We got the message out. Chill out with all the rioting, though. I also know that it's not a lot of the protesters who are doing the rioting, and it's also not a lot of the rioters who are starting the riots.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
everybody just be better. Love one another.
Do better.
Do better.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm
Bro,
sorry.
this
Let's finish.
it's the perfect segue to the first topic that I want to talk about. Do better, for some reason, is a saying in my life that has stuck with me, and I don't know why, because it was bullshit when someone first told it to me. So,
I think I
fucking
know
perfect segue.
I think I know who told you.
So, freshman year football, dude. It was, the first week of practice. When our school first opened, it was actually just like
Freshmen
and sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no varsity, but obviously the sophomores were going to get looked at more than the freshmen because that's who the coaches had.
Older
Like,
age,
yeah.
yeah.
So I went out there, like, I had no idea what position I wanted to play when I went to high school. Junior high, I played linebacker, and like I was hella small back then. I know, don't look it now, but I was hella small back then. And I got up to the thing, and like he was like, "What position you play?" I was like, "I got hands." I was like, "Let me try receiver." So put me at wide receiver. And I remember going through that like first week of practice, and like I personally thought I balled out, man. Like I didn't drop a single pass. Like I even one-handed a slant route. Like remember all the routes, learned the playbook like fast as hell. And then like the coach, our receiver coach, was like, "All right," he's like, "We're gonna air up your helmets to make sure they fit right." He's like, "And when you come up to me, I'm gonna like evaluate you and like tell you what you might need to improve on." So he's going through everything, and like I'm like, I killed it, bro. What are you gonna say to me? So I go up to him, he's just like, "Do better."
Wait, was it Coach Anderson?
Yeah. I didn't want to say his name, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could bleep it out.
It was Coach Anderson, man, and like, shout outs to Coach Anderson because like he did nothing but like try to make you better, but like that broke me because
Dude,
like
he like hated you.
no, he didn't hate me.
I think it just like it was like a specific thing.
No, he didn't hate me. I think he just wanted more. And I just couldn't. I couldn't give him more.
You're all out.
He's like, unhitch the wagon around. I'm like, Coach, I'm dead ass sprinting.
I'm
every
giving
route.
110%.
Like I don't have it in me, Coach. But I just know that first week of practice, like I legit did really good. Like I'm watching like other people. He dropped the ball. He ran the wrong route. He dropped the ball. And then like I would catch the ball and I would look and like he'd be watching the upperclassmen and shit. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
All right.
And then they came and like they announced like the teams, A team and B team, and then like I was B team.
Yeah, boy, it was B team all day too.
And I was like, and I looked at the A team receivers, and I was like, yeah, there's some nice ones. Like some people deserve to be there. I was like, but they're all tall. I was like, fuck, they just made it because they're tall.
Yep.
And that's not a shot at anybody that made A team. Like you're better than me. Ugh, whatever.
Oh fuck.
But like some of you, there's someone in particular who knows. You don't want the smoke in the competition. I know that for a fact. But yeah, man, that shit
stuck with you.
It made me realize, like, damn, this is how it's gonna be. Like this is how football is gonna be.
This is real life.
And I was like, but it was cool.
I feel like one thing that always like with me with football that kind of pissed me off was I guess like my height.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hype myself up, but I was a pretty good outside linebacker, defensive end, whatever, and I was short. That's the only thing. I feel like if I was a little bit taller, it would have been perfect. But it comes down to the height again, which is kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
but
I know what my negatives were. My height, and I wasn't fast like at all.
Yeah, I was all right. I was decently fast.
That's funny. I know I'm faster than you.
What?
I
Dude,
know.
I don't know.
I know I'm faster.
Maybe
than you.
now.
even then.
Dude, didn't we race before?
And I beat you.
No, win.
Yes.
Dude, win.
Last time we played football, just like out there on the field, like after.
Dude, I was after I pulled my fucking leg.
I
probably.
tore my hamstring, so don't pull that shit.
Okay, well,
no, I'm pretty sure you guarded me. I burnt you, and then like I guarded you, and I hawked you down. Like,
okay, whatever.
I know. Okay. I know I got you, but hey, man, we're friends. If you want to see me on the field, you can see me too.
I mean, I did like hit stick you on the crosser out in practice.
Shout outs to Dedavo. Should have never thrown that ball, but whatever.
He set you up because I was literally right there. And
he did, dude. Because like it's all playing quarterback in high school is basically all timing. Like your receiver is going to be whatever, but you got to read your hot route. And I technically was hot. Because the play is literally called like X shallow or Y shallow, and I just got to basically run. I got to run and replace where the D line is. So when they fire off, I got to be right there. So and then there's Isaac just sitting in the fucking middle watching me do this. And so I make eye contact with Chris, and like I see him making his reads, and then he comes back to me. I'm like, no. I was like, I'm clearly like past the D line. I'm like, don't throw this ball, bro. He's waiting for me, and then. He threw the ball. And, yeah, you stuck me, but like I literally could. It was like boom.
You held on to it. That was literally catch boom.
I did. I held on to it. Yeah, I did my job.
Yeah, you did. That's good.
But he set me up a few times in practice.
Dude,
though.
yeah, I feel like he hoed you a lot.
But it is what it is. One thing that sucked about playing wide receiver at that school was that like we never threw the fucking ball.
Runs all day.
Like when we made it. On varsity and we made it as far as we did in the playoffs, I was shocked as fuck that we made it that far because
look at who we had at running back.
Phenomenal talent, yeah. Yep. Don't get me wrong, but it took. We went undefeated in the regular season.
Yeah,
and we went 4 rounds deep in the playoffs.
Yep,
and we lost 2 games before state. Right, we lost semifinals, then there was the quarterfinals and finals.
Yeah, so 2
the games. Team we lost to ended up going to state and losing.
They lost.
Yeah, Brenham lost bad.
Oh shit, okay.
Played Allen. No, Aledo.
Yeah, they got
them boys was bad.
Dude, they were like grown men. Like we looked like baby kids.
Bro, and I was shocked that we made it as far as we did, running the offense that we did. Because like, bro, we just ran the ball. If you watch film on us, just load the box, and that's what Brenham did.
And then they literally just threw the ball.
Yeah,
they just Hail Married it every play.
You know how I knew when we lost that game. So we got the ball first, and we're driving down the field, and like we get to their side of the field. We're probably at like their 20 or something. We like milk like the whole like first quarter. And it's like 4th and like 3 and they stop us. I was like, damn. And I remember like the quarter ended and then they switched sides. And the very first play, the receiver ran a wheel route and Reggie bit, and like dude was just gone, and like he took it for he went yard. And I was like,
yeah, we lost.
I was like, that's an L for us,
dude.
man.
I remember being so cold that day too. I was freezing,
bro. Cause like when we were on that run in the locker room, like at halftime, bro, we're hype as shit. Cause like we never really faced adversity that entire year.
Yeah.
We blew out everybody.
Yep.
The first time when we played the game before that, when we played what's her name? Elgin, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
We were up like 28-0 at half, right? And we're like, bro, and they were the first team we played that was like projected to beat us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we get up 28-0 on them, and we're like, bro, the fuck is these guys?
Like, who the fuck?
And then they come back and tie the game.
Yep.
They got like 4 onside kicks in a row.
Yep.
And I was like,
well,
yo. But then my man Kiki got that sack.
Oh yeah, that saved it,
bro. He shout out to Kiki. Dude. He in the league for a reason. Yeah, bro, he sacked that dude in the quarterback's lap. He literally picked up the dude and threw him into the quarterback for his safety. And that was like the momentum change. And then when we faced Brenham, I just remember at halftime in that locker room, silence,
bruh,
silence, like dead quiet.
Because weren't we? We were losing, but they had scored. It was like 14-0, right?
I think we had 3. I think we kicked a field goal. I think we had a field goal.
Yeah, because they were up by at least 14 or 21.
They were up like 20. I think they 21 skunked us or something. It was definitely like a large margin. And we were like, yo, shit, son. And then I just remember sitting in that locker room, and like I know the coaches, like they never came in the locker room. They probably wanted us to handle the situation. And I know everybody was just sitting there waiting for somebody to get up and like inspire us and say something. Nobody did. And like I was like, man, I'm gonna say something. I was like, but who the fuck's gonna listen to me? Like, I'm a fucking 4th stringer.
Like, sit the fuck down.
Basically,
like, you've got no minutes.
Boy, you ain't played all season.
Get your
boy, if you don't get your hobbling crippled ass, because like that was one thing that sucked was that like I had never missed a game in my entire football career, and the day we always had what we call shell, where you just wear shorts and shoulder pads.
Yeah, just shoulder pads, yeah.
And we were just going against air. We weren't even like scrimmage or anything. And I ran this route called the T-Cop. Bro, but the thing that's crazy is that going into that season, I remember telling somebody, I was like, bro, I'm going to tear something. I was like, I just feel like I'm going to like tear something. It's going to happen. And then I remember the day before the first fucking game, I run my route. And I jumped for the ball, which was like hella overthrown. Like, but I got to make an effort, make the coach. So as soon as I jump, I just feel like, I was like, the fuck was that? Oh, yep. And that was my hammy. And then they, of course, you can't leave the ball on the ground. So I had to pick up the ball. And I'm like 30, 40 yards downfield, hobbling back. I tossed the ball back to the quarterback, and everybody's like, bro, Nick, you ain't hurt. And then like take off my helmet, and they see my face. They see the pain, and they're like, oh, this nigga hurt.
Oh, he hurt. And, go to Doc. Go stim. Stim and ice.
No, so they're like go to Doc. Where he's nowhere to be found.
Dude,
like,
that man was horrible.
Nowhere to be found. So I got to basically just chill out all practice because I can't even like bend my leg. And so at the end, like the coach in the locker room, like, hey Randall, make sure you put some ice on that so it doesn't knot up. I'm like, all right. So I go home, put ice on it. Wake up the next morning.
Done.
Can't move. It's stiff, bro. Oh my god. So I call coach, my receiver coach, Coach Janacek, shout outs to him. And I'm like, yeah, coach, it don't feel any better like at all. So he's like, well, come to Doc, we'll see. So I go to Doc and ice and stem. That's all.
Typical.
Ice and stem. And I'm just like,
Dude, I have a story about Doc. When I'm ever done.
And he's stretching my legs. Like he's stretching my right leg. It can pretty much touch my knee to my forehead. Left leg can't even get it like vertical. God. And so he's like, you got a pretty bad sprain. He's like, yeah, you're not playing today's game. I'm like, all right. So he's like, we're just gonna have you sit out for like a week, and then we'll see how you feel next week. So I sit out for a week, and then like during the game, like my adrenaline's going because I'm like, yeah, like we winning, yeah, let's go. I'm hopping up and down. He's like, are you feeling better? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right. He's like, well, we'll have you practice on Monday. I'm like, bet. Go out to practice Monday. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling loose, feeling good. I run a hitch route, boom, 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 5 yards, come out the ball. As soon as I plant. I was like, nope. And I don't even think I bother catching the ball. I just walk off the field. And then I go to Doc, and he's like, all right, I'm going to have you set up with the district doctor. So I'm like, okay. So I go to district doctor, do an MRI and all this shit, and he's like, I got good news and bad news. I was like, okay. He's like, good news is you didn't tear your hamstring.
Okay.
I was like, excellent. He's like, that means you don't need surgery. If you tear it, you don't need. I was like, great. I'm like, what's the bad news? He's like, you tore it from the bone. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you just tore it from the bone. He's like, so really, you just need time for it to readhere. So basically, he was like 8 weeks of like no practice and then like 3 months of rehab. And I was like, so I did the 8 weeks of like nothing, and then I did like some rehab, but then I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna play. And then I never did rehab, and then my shit still hurts to this day. And that was like 6 years ago.
Dude, that was like mine because I tore my MCL because of Russell.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I just remember it was in practice. First of all, okay, they put, because at that time I think, was I a junior, sophomore? I feel like
whatever it was, they didn't give a fuck about us.
Oh no, they didn't give a shit. They were just like, oh, go. What do they call it? The
damn it.
What did
Scout team?
Not Scout team. I think it was Scout team. They're like, all right, go Scout team, go in. So mind you, we're going up like the seniors,
the smallest like fucking people
for Scout team
against like the starting varsity.
Yep. So I remember this so specifically. I don't know what the fuck happened, but he was out. I know I was playing outside linebacker. He came around. I remember to cut block me, so the running back could come around and score. And so I went and I saw him about to cut block me. So I do what we were trained, and we have to push the helmet down and go. And so when I did that, he didn't push down. He kept coming, went all the way through and bent my leg. I just remember I fell down. I was like, fuck. And I was like, okay, I'm good. And I think coach saw me kind of struggling, and they ran another play, and I was like, nope, I'm out. So I go out. I don't even think Doc did. I don't even think I went to Doc. I was like, fuck Doc. I just went to like the hospital, I think, told my like parents, and then I had to do rehab and shit. And I actually did rehab, and I don't really feel a lot better.
Like I don't, it doesn't hurt terribly, but like it definitely like I feel something.
I don't even remember how long I was out for.
Shit.
I don't even know. I don't think it was too long, to be honest.
I don't think so either.
Because right away.
But I'm pretty. Did that happen during the season or during spring ball?
I think it was spring.
Yeah, I think it was.
Because I don't remember missing any games.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing you on the sideline.
No, yeah, your boy was never on the sideline.
Okay.
Except when when we got to varsity and I was like second string all day. But all right,
bro,
whatever.
Junior year was live.
Dude, yeah.
I fucking love junior year.
Because we were the starters on the B team or whatever. Dude,
no, we were the starters on JV. On
JV.
On
Hell yeah, dude. That shit was so fun. Because we would dominate, dude.
Bro, shout outs to Alec for getting hurt. Because he like, I think he got like a concussion like week 1. And like me and him split time. And we didn't have much depth at our position. It was literally like him and me. We would rotate like every 3 plays. And he got hurt. So then it was just me. And I was like, bet.
All the time. Dude, yeah. We went in. Like, yeah.
We did really good. We went like 8-2 or like some shit like that.
I think we got district champs.
I think so.
Some good shit. Anyway, my story about Doc though. This motherfucker. Dude, all right. So I remember this still vividly to my. I don't know. Do you remember my finger exploding?
Yeah.
Okay. So I remember this vividly. I remember we were working out. We were in pairs of 3s. I think it was me, Griffin, and somebody else. I can't remember. Anyway, that person was squatting. And you know, there's always the person that tell you to have behind the spot.
Right.
Griffin was behind spotting. They're squatting down. And I'm over there kind of just standing like, okay, cool, like waiting for my set. And I see both of them falling back. Like both of them are just, he's holding him and they're both leaning back. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So I grab the bar, throw it on the rack, the catch rack. And somehow my finger clips. And I just felt like a pinch. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm good. I'm just looking and I'm like, all right. My hand feels wet. And I'm like, dude, why the fuck is my hand feel so? I'm just all right, whatever. And finally I look down. Dude, my finger's just... My whole arm has blood all over it, dude. My fingers just like exploded like a grape everywhere. And I'm like, so I go up to coach, and I think it was Coach Beisel. And I was like, Coach, my finger. And he's just like, oh shit, go to Doc. Like he looked at it and was like, all right, whatever. He's like, all right, go to Doc. And then he looked, he's like, oh shit, go to Doc right now. And I was like, okay. And I couldn't feel it, dude, because it cut like I think it cut my nerves or something.
Yeah.
And I go to Doc and I'm like, hey, my finger, and he's like, run it underwater. Get the water. Mind you, the piece of my finger is barely holding on by a tiny piece of skin. And I'm rubbing water. I'm getting water on it. And that thing's just flopping everywhere. And I'm like, okay. And so he grabs saran wrap. Saran wraps it. Yep. Okay. And then he gets like pieces of styrofoam, wraps that around.
Like a splint.
Yeah, like something like that. And then he gets more styrofoam. And then he gets some fucking something else like to saran wrap again, and then he gets the trainer's tape, starts taping it around again, and it's literally just a fucking huge ass thing full of shit that probably you shouldn't have used to make a splint because he didn't even make a splint.
Yeah.
And anyway, long story short, I get to the fucking ER, and the dude, like, I end up having to get stitches, and the guy's like, when he's opening it up, he's like, oh, I feel like I'm opening up in a present. Like, what the fuck? And then I go back, and then Doc's just like, oh, you okay? Stim and ice. You'll be good. Stim and ice. You'll be
Stim and
right.
ice.
Dude, that mother.
Fucking stim and ice, man.
Worst trainer in the world. Worst.
Bro, fucking Doc. Everybody who knows, like, Doc knows.
Yeah. I don't know how he kept that job. Because that was the worst trainer ever.
Yeah, I just remember, like, I had, like, a few, like, minor injuries and stuff throughout, but, like, the hamstring was definitely the worst one, and, like, yeah, it got to a point where, like, because, since I got, like, definitive answers, like, okay, it's torn, it was basically, like, all right, I'm no longer going to Doc, like, I go to a special place to do rehab and shit like that, so thank God I didn't really have to deal with Doc like that, man.
Dude, yeah.
But, man, fucking senior year of football, like, ruined football for me.
Yeah, I think I almost quit. I think a lot of us almost quit.
For sure.
Yeah.
I was the only reason why for some reason I don't have the ability to quit. Like anything. Like I just don't. I can't. So going into football, a bunch of my friends had already quit. Like they been out, and so I was like, I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, we're gonna get a ring this year. I was like, for sure we're gonna get a ring. There's no way. I was like, bro, we too nice to not get a ring. So I was like, I'm doing it for the ring. And I just remember we used to have like different, we had like the clock that had like the periods on it, and we do like 26 minutes.
Yeah.
So, like how like the first like 5 periods would be like individual work, like where you'd be like linebackers, receivers, and all that stuff. So I just remember I would do like the first few periods with just the receivers, like with coach, perfecting route running and like pushing deep and all that shit. And then like the next like 5 periods would be throwing, like the quarterback throwing test. And then after that would be like basically like live scrimmage and stuff like that. I practiced like the first like 10 periods and then just stood on the sideline. like that's it. Because they only ran first team.
Dude,
there was one dude in our position who was shout outs to him, X, because like dude was fucking nice. It was him, and then it was me, Alec, and Dedeville. It's like the backups. But like luckily I tore my shit, so like I'm just the snapper. I just throw the ball. Like,
yeah.
So
there you go.
So it sucks for Alec and Dedeville to go through all that because like they're really good players too, but yeah, they just focused on X, rightfully so. Like he's really good, but like they just cared about their starters, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they basically had one player in the first team, and then the rest of us were second team. And I just remember the last game of the season, like when we were losing to Brenham in the playoffs, and I just remember me and my boy V Davis would like just stand on the sideline and we would freestyle like all game. And I just remember he said a joke, and like I laughed, and like one of the dudes was like, "Man, how the fuck are y'all laughing, man?" Like, bro, this is probably the last game of football y'all ever play, man. Like, bro, like y'all should feel some type of way about this shit. And I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I was like, I really don't give a fuck. I was like, anything. I'm like, why are you mad at me? I'm like, if anything, if I'm gonna be sad, let me be sad. I'm like, this is my last game of football I'm ever gonna play. I was like, you still got a whole nother year. I'm like, bro, worry about you. Don't worry about me. I was just like, bro, I was like, this season been whack as fuck. This is the beginning. I'm like, so don't try to like make me feel bad because I'm like, bro, it's a one moment in my life. Like,
yeah, chill the fuck out.
The time I lost in the playoffs has not affected me at all to this day.
No, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I literally like, I didn't give a fuck about playing football that year.
I don't. At the beginning, I came in like, okay, yeah, I was excited, and then like you said, like it was like, okay, after realizing not gonna play like ever, which I really didn't. I mean, think I got a little bit more time. I was behind Shola, but of course, like I was behind Shola, dude. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean, I got a little bit of playing time. God, winter fucking shit up. It's good. Nothing unplugged.
I didn't hit her. I pet her. I swear to God. Yeah.
but yeah, dude. I mean, I got decent amount of playing time, but yeah, the whole time I was like, dude, and I've always loved football, but that just made me
I
lose my love for it.
To this day, I love football.
To this day.
Cut in the clip.
To this day. To this day.
Insert clip.
Dude, I loved football so much. It was my passion. Like, my parents didn't like put me in football. Like, I remember when I was in like 3rd grade, I walked into my dad. I was like, I want to play football. And he was like, yeah, for sure.
Say less.
He was like, I got you. Put me in football. I've been playing ever since. But just going from how like fun junior year was
to then that
to how fucking whack senior year was. And now people are like, oh, they're just bitching because they ain't getting no playtime. You goddamn fucking right, I'm bitching.
Hell yeah, I wanted playtime, dude.
But like, I also didn't. It wasn't even about the playtime. It really wasn't. It was just like the way. If you weren't that guy,
yeah, I was about to say that.
Then fuck off. Like that's just how it was.
You're not our starters. We don't. Okay, whatever. We don't give a fuck. Oh, you're injured. Whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
people are like, oh, especially if you're injured. If you were injured, they didn't give a fuck. And I know people are out there, oh, well, you should have worked harder. Should yeah, whatever. The coaches had their favorites from day one, and that's what they stuck 100%. With. So.
The whole freaking time, even since freshman year.
Trust me, I know the person who started over me, X, got a full fucking ride to Alabama. Yep. I knew I wasn't going to take his spot, and I was okay with that. But I know he got tired.
Yeah, like I'm sure that man wanted to sit out a little bit.
I know he got tired, man. You can put me in one play or something. I'll get a block for you, something, man.
Put me in, coach.
You ain't even got to throw me the ball. Like,
put Booby in, coach.
Put Booby in. I'm about to spin. Come on, coach. Come on, coach. Let me get this for you.
Bro, let me tell you one thing about playing like wide receiver. So there's some dudes out there who are just like naturally gifted, who just are just nice.
Facts.
Shout outs to them. And then there's the people who get in their own heads. Like the people who are good, but they overthink things. Like they think, man, if I go out there and I drop this ball, I'm gonna disappoint so many people.
People are gonna hate me.
Yeah, and I wasn't that guy, but I did get nervous when I knew the ball was coming to me. But
fuck yeah, because it's like everybody's looking at you, and if you drop it, you're not gonna go in.
I know I can catch it, but it's just like, god damn, if I drop it, they're gonna roast me, bro. Like they're gonna be like, oh, keep your head up, Nick. But I know goddamn well on their side, like, bro, this nigga suck, bro. The fuck?
Oh god damn, we should have put someone else in. Should left X in.
Fuck. But like, I was good if it was like, if the play was designed for me, if it was like trips right, 33 inside guys, I know like, all right, I'm getting that ball. Okay, cool. But I'm like, oh shit. It wasn't even like, yo, what am I gonna drop it? It's like, damn, what am I gonna do after I get the ball? Because like, I'm not
get lit up.
I'm a possession receiver. Okay, I move the sticks. I'm not getting touchdowns. That's not me. That's not my game. So I'm like, what do I do with this bitch? But there was one time, if it's like a design pass play where it's like flood, where it's like 3 receivers on one side and all running a route, and I have the chance of getting the ball, Gucci. There was one time we were playing Foster junior year. Foster's like one of our biggest rivals. And they called trips right 80 flood. And I was the inside guy, and I had a 10-yard out route. And I was like, I looked at the defense, and I was like, bro, I'm wide. Like, bro, I'm wide, bro. Because there's like, usually they have like corner playing, man on, whoever like the outside receiver is. The safety is usually up top, and then the linebacker cheats over and covers the third guy. But for some reason, the safety was playing like 20 yards off. And my route's only 10. And I was like, and if this dude, the outside guy, runs a go route, he's taking the corner with him. I'm like, bro, I'm wide open, like wide open. Mm-hmm. So I run my route, and as I'm like running out, it's slow-mo. And like, I see Chris rolling out.
Turn of the head.
I see Chris rolling out. He throws me the ball. I catch the ball. And it was like 3rd and like 16, and we needed a first. And I was like, got you. like, and I remember I'm running and like I see the sticks, and then like I get there and then like some dude trips me like as I get to the stick and I like stick the ball out and get the first down. And I was like, yeah, I did that shit. And I remember Coach Anderson walked up to me after the play. He's like, "That's catch, Randall." Like I was like, oh my god, he said good catch. Oh my god, finally. And I just remember after that, there's a different play where like I wasn't even like doing it on purpose. I legitimately just lined up on the wrong side, and then like I remember, and so I like ran back to the other side. So they thought it was a motion. They're like, "Hey, watch 22," and I was like, you looking out for me?
Oh my god, they're worried about me.
I'm a problem. I was like, I'm not, but okay.
Fuck. Like, I just fucked up. I went on the wrong side.
But like, I guess I was like, cool, man, preach. But I just remember that was probably like the one moment that I like remember. And also there was like a time where I was blocking and we needed to get a first down. And I was like, looked at my running back and I was like, I got you. I was like, you follow me, I got you. And so we blew the whistle. I got the corner. I drove his ass back like 20 yards. And I'm like, I'm pushing the fuck out of this dude. And I turned back, running back got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
I was like, bro, when we watch film, y'all got to see my block, bro. I was like, fuck the play, bro. I was like, this is my individual stats. I was like, y'all got to see that shit. I pushed that dude out the club, bro. I would never forget that, man. But yeah, that going in that year, just it killed football for me, man. Yeah. I never hated something. I'm like, why am I here?
Exactly. Yeah, because after people started quitting, like all of our close friends and stuff like that, and it was just like,
bro, there was literally just like 6 of us.
Dead ass. That was it. Like, it's like that was it. Just us. Everyone else had quit already. We were like, all right, I'm just here for the ring.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that. Shout out to those coaches, man, because like almost none of that coaching staff is still there. But
nope,
they made it as far as they did, not because of coaching, but because of the talent
the players,
that they had.
Yep, because of all that talent that.
Because they never made a single adjustment whenever we got to that champion the playoff game. And
dude, we ran the same play back to back like 3 times in a row. What the fuck do you expect?
Yeah, it worked. It worked for like 15 games. So.
Yeah, and then after they're doing the same play,
and I was like. Hey, coach, they got 9 in the box, bro. Like I was like, we got to throw the ball. That's the only way to beat them. They're playing. They have their safety down at the line of scrimmage, and they got everyone loaded, and they got 2 corners outside who aren't even looking at the receiver, whose backs are turned to the sidelines, like looking at the ball because they know we're not going to throw it.
Yeah,
bro. If I hit a slant or just a nice little go route, bro, that's there all day. But they didn't do it. They didn't trust their ability on the quarterback.
Nope.
Not his arm anyway. His legs. Yeah. You can run all you want. But
let's run all day. But I guess that kind of segues into kind of what I want to talk about, like Madden, like video games. You play Madden, dude?
I used to, like, a lot.
Same, dude. But I don't play. To me, I don't know if it's like that's not necessarily video games, but like NFL in general now, it's just not the same to me.
I see that.
You know?
Yeah.
And also, I've always loved college ball, so NCAA.
Yeah, I
RIP. They fucking.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember playing at Sammy's house one day, and you would bring over fucking NCAA,
dude, because that was my.
And you would run the same fucking play,
dude, and it would work.
You was doing fucking like Hail Mary, like every fucking play.
Fuck, that was my game, and then so I don't know. To me, like if you compare college football to NFL, it's not the same. I feel like college, there's more hard hits. It's more raw. It's more. I don't know, and then you go to NFL and it's like, it's just not the same intensity.
It's you got to be toned down because of all the rules and regulations they have now.
Well, yeah, I get that, but it's just like to me personally, it's not the same. There's so much more in the environment, the vibe with college ball compared to NFL is.
Well, I think because when you're in college, you're doing all these things to get noticed. Yeah. When you're in NFL, you already made it. Yeah, so now every hit you make is now a business decision. Yeah, if I take out this dude and knock myself out, I'm
fucked.
Yeah. So in college, it's just like, bro, for the highlight, bro.
Like, fuck it. Fuck my body.
I'm trying to go number 1, bro. So it's like
I get that.
But yeah, video games. I played the shit out of Madden like growing up. Now, it's really weird. I like watching people play video games more than I like playing video games.
What?
Yeah, you wilding right now.
What kind of like? What do you like to watch people watch? Like specific, like Madden, 2K,
All that Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite,
You play 2K?
all that shit. Only time I ever played 2K was when you brought 2K over to my place.
dude, and that was the shit, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I have 2K20, dude. We need to fucking play. Buy it and we play online.
I have which one was Kyrie on the cover of? 18? I think either 18 or 17.
Yeah.
I have that one.
Well, because 17, the Legendary Edition, Shaq was on it because I remember I had that.
I
18
downloaded it to my PlayStation, and then I never played it. Speaking of, what happened to the days where you can just pop in a disc and play?
Dude, yeah, it's not like that anymore.
Now you gotta download it, which takes like 6 hours.
Dude. Fuck, dude, it's even worse when you buy it online. Like when you buy it through the fucking store. Dude, it takes like 2 days.
I know because like graphics are like so much more intense now. They need more room and all this shit. But it's like, bro, fuck that. Like,
I just want to play my shit.
Like if you get it, your mom buys you 2K for Christmas. Like, oh great. If you was really a good parent, you would have downloaded that shit the night before
Already for them. Be like, hey, go check the PlayStation. It's on
already,
there.
and then boom, because like, oh yeah, great. And your mom's like, how come you ain't playing the game? Like, you got downloaded, got 3 more hours left.
You ain't playing that game till the next day.
And, hey bro, get on. Bro, my shit's downloaded.
Bro, it's still downloading. Oh, you finally got the game? Bro, I got to download it.
That's the worst. And then even when it updates, that takes like 2 hours. So it's like,
dude,
fuck, man.
Do you play like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty?
I have the new one.
The new one?
Yeah.
I downloaded it for free. Well, when what's the new thing that's out?
Oh, when the beta was out?
Yeah, I got that.
So I have the game. It's funny you said it because like everybody at work, like they were like, bro, we're all gonna buy it, we're all gonna play it. I have not played it yet, and I don't know why I haven't. Like,
you have it?
I got it, downloaded it, never played it.
I kind of for a long time I never had like good Wi-Fi, so I couldn't play online, so I never like was able to. But now that I have good Wi-Fi and shit, and I can play it, I kind of want to get back into it. But then I feel like I'm trash at Call of Duty.
Oh, I'm garbage,
dude. Yeah, I'd fucking get killed easy as fuck.
I think the funniest thing about Call of Duty to me is that when I first started playing in like 7th grade, Modern Warfare.
MW2. Yeah.
I remember
Rust.
I remember my boy Alec. Shout out to you,
dude.
Alec.
He was fucking.
I remember he was so against it. He's like, bro, fuck Call of Duty, bro. What the fuck? This game's stupid. And he always played this game called Haze.
Oh yeah, freaking Haze.
And I was just like, bro, just play Call of Duty. He's like, bro, no. Then I remember he came over to my house one day. We played Call of Duty. We just 1v1, and he beat me. And I was like, whatever. And he's like, bro, let's play again. And I was like, all right. And then he beat me again. I was like, bro, fuck, I'm going outside playing basketball.
I don't want to play
shit. He was like, all right, okay, go. And he stayed in my room playing Call of Duty for like the rest of the night. And then he's now addicted to Call of Duty.
And he's good as shit too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I gave birth to you. Pay homage, respect.
Pay homage.
But I just never forget that, like how much shit he would talk. And I would never forget like the first time playing online with all like the friends back in the day. And just the fun. Like it was just so much fun.
Because you talk shit to each other and like, dude, it's
I remember fuck, what was it? A Search and Destroy. Is it Search and Destroy? Where you plant the bomb?
Yeah, Search and Destroy.
So I remember I had never played it before. Never played it. So like it was like everyone I'm talking and then people are going quiet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Hello? Anybody out there? And then like, you're the last one left. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm like watching and then time expires and it's like you lose. They're like, dude, Nick, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, what? They're like, you gotta go get the bomb. What the fuck? I was like, I didn't know.
They're just watching you screaming
they're watching me just camp. I had no idea. I was like, dude, my bad. Fuck. I was like, y'all did not do a good job at explaining this game.
Maybe someone should have told me what the fuck to do.
I was like, I don't know why y'all went quiet. I was like, look, if y'all mad at me, y'all died. I was like, so I don't know what that's y'all's fault.
I stayed alive.
Yeah,
I don't know
like,
what the fuck.
My strategy's working because I'm alive. You're dead.
Oh,
so,
fuck.
But yeah, those are the days. I can't. It's not me anymore.
Yeah.
I have every fucking game system out there.
Switch.
I have the Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, but like, it's funny because I have the game people have been telling me is playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch, Zelda game.
Oh shit!
And Apparently, it's like a really fucking great game. First of all, I will stop right there. I God of War. Have you played the new God of War?
The new one? No, I have not. But I played all the OGs on PS2 and PSP. It's good. The one with his son, right? Dude, I need to play. It's probably on sale on fucking PlayStation.
Dude,
it's only like $10.
I played the fuck out of that one. Yeah, for sure. I tried to play Red Dead 2. Just so damn long.
Dude, I beat that. Dude, it's good.
It's good. It's good.
Dude, yeah, I got to a point because, like, you know, they have all the side missions and shit.
Yeah.
It's like GTA.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do a lot of those, and I got to the point where I was like, dude, I'm just going to fucking beat the game, and then I'll go back and do it all because it's still there.
Yeah.
So I just ran through it. I think I beat it in, like, 2 weeks. But, like, kind of here and there play.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good-ass game.
It's good, and I played it, and I love playing online, but it just didn't grab me like God of War did. Like,
yeah. What about Fallout?
I never played Fallout.
Fallout's good.
So I've heard.
That's a class. It's similar to Red Dead.
Yeah.
It's more or less the same thing, just different times.
I just remember getting God of War, and I played it for like 8 hours the first day. Excuse me.
God damn.
And then I would go to work, and then like I'd get off work and immediately play it. Then I would like go back to work, play it again. Like I was like, I have to go home and play God of War.
Dude, yeah.
And I just remember like
those are the best games.
People on PlayStation like adding me, bro, Nick, play hop on Fortnite. I'm like, I'm playing God of War. I was like, yeah, I'm playing God of War. I'm not doing that shit.
You beat it, obviously, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Of course, okay.
It's so good.
Dude, I'm gonna have
It
to
won
play
Game of the Year for a reason.
Yeah. Well, dude, all the other ones were good as shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can imagine this one was fucking fire.
People can hate and say, oh, Red Dead should have won or Spider-Man should have won. Nah, God of War got that.
Have you played the Spider-Man?
I haven't,
I haven't either.
but I heard it was really good.
Me too. Dude, I don't know.
I watched the Let's Plays, like people, like YouTubers playing it, but like,
The graphics look really good.
oh yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
more-
saying, bro. God of War, this shit was so good.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to get it because right now I'm in the 2K stage again. Because first I was 2K for a little bit, and then when I got Red Dead. Oh, Need for Speed.
I used to play the fuck out of that when I was a kid.
The new one. Have you played it? Heat? Dude, that game is good. That game I played for fucking ever, and then I beat it like in 2 days. So then I got bored of it after I like, and then there was a glitch to get like all the getting unlimited money. And then I got all the cars, and then I customized them all, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what else to do. I was like,
Well, yeah, because you cheated. You took all the fun out of the game.
Well, I guess, but
But hey, I think we're at our time limit now.
we're pushing it. But
Well.
that was it. Appreciate again episode 5
5.
coming at you.
So 5, going strong.
5. Oh, let's check the sub count. I haven't checked in a
I
while.
think it's 19.
Yeah, last time I checked it was 19. But let's see. Okay, yeah, still 19. So we didn't get 25 like we wanted.
What y'all doing out there, man?
Come on, guys. Come on.
It's all good.
Just hit that sub.
It's all
Man.
good.
Just make sure it's working. Some people said it wasn't working, so just click it just to make sure.
Make
Good
sure.
to go. Yeah. Hit that like button too. Dude, someone left a dislike button on like episode.
I saw that.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are, but why? We've been getting consistent like 10, 11, 12
I mean,
likes.
it's understandable, like I guess, but like
Yeah.
no, because it happened like we posted and then it was like
Right after.
yeah, and I was like, but you didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I was like, hold up. You did not watch all 42 minutes of it.
But I was like, it is what it is, man.
Anyway, but yeah, thank you guys again.
Appreciate y'all for watching, tuning in.
Tune in next week again for episode 6.
We will be here.
Yep.
It's your boy Nick.
It's your boy Isaac.
We out.
We are just those guys.
Finger bang, bang, bang. Finger bang. Don't
Oh, shit. Okay, we're done, dude.